tops, but never thinks about what's lurking inside the sofa you've owned for 2 decades, inside the mattress that you've been sleeping on all day, all night long for the last 10 years. Well, you've heard it, you've seen it. You know what's lurking inside. Skin cells, dust mites, dust mite feces. That's a nice way of saying bug poop. And there is actually a product that can help break it down, stop it from replicating, and suck it up and out of your mattress. Now, most mattress vacuums do not have a UV light. They simply try to suck what's inside out. And they start at about $500. Now, today, here in Healthy You, our RAYCOP Lite, our top-selling model, is back in stock for the first time in months. It's at the lowest price we've ever offered it at, and it's shipping to your door free of charge. Now, whether it's the fact that you feel like your bed's starting to make you sick, whether you know what's lurking inside of it because you've done the research, you know about it, this is a product that you can use right on top of the sheets. You can take it to your sofa, you can take it to your recliners, and of course, you can take it to your beds. And Alexandra Baker is joining us with the first time back since selling out in April, back in stock at the lowest price ever. Now, Alexandra's showing you that there's a filter inside that is a HEPA quality filter. This is a 5-star, perfectly reviewed customer pick that we have about 700. Here's the visual of what I was just talking about. That's what's lurking in your bed. Those are living, breathing, sick-making organisms. And you can sanitize them. You can stop their reproductive cycle, and you can suck them out and remove them from your mattress, from your sofa, from your favorite recliner, all today for a little over $1 a day on your credit card. Alexandra Baker, always a pleasure to see you here on Healthy You.
How are you? This is very exciting because if you're suffering from allergies, and I know you've been speaking so much about that in this hour, if you have itchy skin, the eyes, the scratchy throat, you just suffer from allergies, this is definitely for you because it's not just a vacuum, it is a fabric sanitizer. And the way it works, you plug it in and a little red light comes on. It weighs almost 7 pounds. It feels like an oversized iron. There's something ergonomic about it in the way that it was designed and how good it feels when you actually have it in your hand. It's also, you just plug that in, the green light comes on, and when you push the button, now it's on and it's working.
And listen, cold and flu season is around the corner. Your dogs and your cats that sleep with you on your bed. I don't know about you guys, but I've got 3 animals and I'm allergic to all 3 of them. And yet I am sleeping in their dander every single night until I get my sanitizer out. It is an exceptional, one-of-a-kind product that has absolutely made our customers healthier. That's why it's a ravely reviewed customer pick, and it's back in stock today at $20 off and free shipping. That's the best deal we've ever offered for about 700 of you. If you've considered the fact that you're waking up with the coughs, with the sneezes, if you're stopping for a moment and thinking, my sofa, my mattress, my recliner, are over a decade old and I've never sanitized what's inside of them, just think about what this can do for your health and well-being when you're resting and recuperating on your bed or on your sofa. Here's what's lurking inside.
10 million, estimated 10 million dust mites. That is estimated from the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. Dust mites are translucent. They're very small. You can't see them. If you're alive, you're shedding dead skin cells. And they feed off of those shed dead skin cells. And so it doesn't matter how OCD you are, how clean your home is. I pride myself on having a very clean home. It is inevitable. Even a beautiful, our today's special, the lovely bed, that's why we're sharing this bed with you right now. But even on a bed like this, that mattress is going to collect these dust mites, no matter what, a bed, anything. And so that's why your RAYCOP needs to be used. Now, did you notice, Brett, I'm doing the RAYCOP right on the sheet set. If I was taking a very strong, high-powered vacuum and thinking that that alone was going to do the job, I most certainly could not do the bed linens because the bed linens would be sucked into the vacuum. This is calibrated in such a way so that it's shaking the little feet It's shaking to release the feet of the dust mites. I want you to think of even a larger bug like lice. I mean, God forbid, you know, when the kids get that, think of something even smaller and how gross that can be. So you want to be able to shake them and suck them out and be able to use them right on the linens.
So there are a lot of mattress vacuums. They start at $500. You have to strip the bed. They don't have UV lights on them, so they're not sanitizing the way this one is. This one, the way it's built, you can take it to your sofa, your recliner, you can take it to your yoga mat, you can take it to the upholstery in your car. It's a customer pick, and your fellow customers are very impressed with it. They say it's so light, effective, and easy to use. They say they're very impressed, and one customer said, I am hooked on using this product for a better night's rest. You know, Terry's writing on Facebook right now, OMG yuck. Listen, Terry, it is OMG yuck, but it's reality. And there's a product that actually does work to combat what's building up in your mattress, what's building up on your sofa. You can take it to your drapes, you can take it to your yoga mats, you can take it to your sheets. There's a lot of great uses for this. Lori, thanks for asking about the drapes. You absolutely can use it on those as well. Really, any fabric that you want to sanitize.
Any fabric you want to sanitize. I want you to think about this. If you are washing your sheets and you're washing your bedding, that's fine, but you can't wash your mattress. And those bed mites are getting in there, and also your upholstery and also your draperies. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show you was, just moments ago you saw me using the RAYCOP, and I wanted to show you how quickly what was a clean, large filter. This is what the clean filter looks like in the larger dust box. And this is how quickly, can you believe this? The hair, the grime, the larger particles, and those dust mites and their matter, their fecal matter, their unhatched eggs, all of that. And the way this works, so that's one of the two filters. The second filter is the Hepa filter. And the Hepa filter is going to get those real tiny microorganisms in that filter. One strand of hair is equal to 100 microns. This Hepa filter is capturing microorganisms as little as 0.3 microns. Now, it's a three-pronged approach. First of all, number one, what you'll find is that the RAYCOP has a 6-inch UV light. You see this light? That's a 6-inch UV light. So the UV light is doing the harm. If you're buying these wands, I want you to see how tiny. Look, it's like a microscopic. What are you supposed to do? Your whole mattress holding this little wand? And then what about eliminating? You want to be able to suck up all of those fecal pellets and their matter, and then the suction and the vibration. So it's a three-pronged approach as opposed to suffocating them with a pillow cover or as opposed to just the wand.
Well, and when we talk about the effects of the light itself, we actually did testing. I mean, you look at laboratory test results, you talk about making your bed a safer place to sleep, you talk about wanting to know that any bad organism that's living inside of it can be, you know, effectively eliminated. We'll take a look. Laboratory tests show that a few seconds of exposure to UV light can eliminate 99.9% of E. coli and staph. You add in that Hepa filter, that is absolutely washable. Vinny, thank you for asking the question. You add in the vacuuming qualities to pull out the dust mite, feces, the fecal matter, the poop. When you add in the ability to pull out dander and pet hair, and now suddenly you no longer get irritated, your skin, your lungs, your throat, by the places you're trying to rest and relax on. I mean, that's nice when you can eliminate all that gunk from the places you love.
And I like to pride myself on keeping a pretty clean home. Most people will agree, and I have all these wonderful tools. When I first saw, this is a little baggie of the dust cup, the large filter, and what it captured just a couple of times using my RAYCOP. And this is in my own home. I want you to feel better. I want you, just like Brett, to be a healthier you. I don't want you to be plagued by all of those allergies, and 99% of them are airborne allergens and environmental allergens that are coming into our home. Now, what would you do with your upholstery? So now, let's just see, 3 seconds to get that to the green light, and then I push the light again, and now it's on. Now I can RAYCOP and clean.
And that's the thing is, as she's cleaning, you know, we've all come to learn what's lurking inside of our beds, but what about your sofa? What about the upholstery inside your automobile? What about your favorite recliner? What about your bed linens? What about your hanging drapes? This is a way to vacuum and sanitize with UV and HEPA from our friends at RAYCOP. Now, listen, everybody. This is a 5-star rated and reviewed product. Everybody who's bought it has said it's exceeded their expectations. Today, it's $20 off for you and free shipping. So you're saving over $30, and it is officially the lowest price you've ever done. It's the best value to be able to take advantage of. And we offer flex pay. So that's a way for you to break up your payments. If this is something that you feel is gonna help you get through the changes of seasons and the dust inside your home, well, break it up. It's less than $34 a month, and we still ship to your door instantly and immediately. There's no interest charges or finance fees or any hidden costs with breaking up those payments by the month, and we still ship it to you instantly and give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and there's no club to join with FlexPay. That's any major debit or credit card. It could be your first purchase with us. This is one that so many homes in America have come to see the need for and the merits of, especially if you've got dogs and cats that sleep in your bed, especially if you stop for a moment and think, how long has it been? How long has it been since I actually bought a new sofa? How long have I been lying on that recliner? And we're getting questions. Actually, quite a few have asked. Vinny and Grace want to know if the filters are washable.
Yes, the filters are washable. All you do is when you have this large dust cup, you just pop this out and you run this under the sink, okay? And you just let it air dry. You can take a little toothbrush, one that you've earmarked to clean your RAYCOP. You can just, brush that out. Really, I just use my finger. I run it under water. I let it air dry on a paper towel. It's very, very simple, okay? Now, and then you just, pop that right back in.
And by the way, Lori's also asking, and I love this idea, use this on stuffed animals that can't be washed. Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's a great idea, Lori. Now, to be clear, you asked about using it with clothes. I don't know that I would ever use this product on clothes, but maybe if you've got a coat that you're worried about is covered in dust. And then, let's see. Grace wants to know how this differs from Sienna's steam cleaning. It's a very different type of technology, right, Alexandra?
Because when you're using steam, thank you so much for asking, a steam cleaner is a wonderful way to kill microorganisms, but guess what? Now you're still leaving everything inside of the mattress. We want to eliminate, we want to remove the carcasses, their dead bodies. We want to remove the unhatched eggs. The UVC light C is a very strong spectrum of UV lighting, and it's going to alter the DNA of the unhatched eggs. So it's really important that not only that we destroy, not only that we kill whatever is in there, but that we also eliminate. This is going to extract them from the sofa, from the mattress, from the pillows, whatever you have, it's going to help you feel better. If I have these beautiful decorator pillows, we all have them in our homes lately, this is going to allow you to be able to actually pass your RAYCOP right on the pillows, right on the sofas, and get into places that how on earth ordinarily would you clean your upholstery or your pillows that can't be laundered?
Okay, so remember, my friends, cold and flu season is around the corner, back to school. We all get concerned about wanting to be as healthy as we possibly can. This is a way to sanitize, not just vacuum, not just clean, sanitize deep down inside your mattress. What's lurking inside of there, we've all seen the reports, we all know. Skin cells, dander, and unfortunately, and most importantly, bugs and their droppings, dust mites and dust mite feces. Not to mention, like Alexandra said, it might be lice, it might be fleas from the dog. This is a way that you can effectively eliminate them from living inside your mattress. This is a way to make your mattress, your sofa, your car upholstery cleaner, fresher, safer, and really protect you from what's living inside of it. And remember, we've done the tests to show this. We've actually done laboratory tests with this vacuum and fabric sanitizer that shows that exposure to UV light can eliminate 99.9% of E. coli and staph. And remember, this is a combination of vacuum power, of suctioning up what's dead up and out, plus UV light and HEPA filters. So there's 3 different cleaning processes going on in one easy, lightweight, wonderfully ergonomic model that you can take to every bed in your home, on top of the sheets or beneath them. You can take to your sofas, your love seats, your recliners, your chairs, and get all the best sanitizing technology that exists, so so that you can wake up and not feel like you're allergic to your own bed anymore.
The reason why I want to show you, look at how large that light is. It's a really wide, 6-inch wide light. And as I mentioned, it's that UV light. So first, it's destroying, it's killing, and really altering the DNA. Also, on a yoga mat, something like this, when I put this down on a yoga mat, I don't have to worry about the yoga mat being sucked up. But yet, can you imagine the Petri dish that a yoga mat can be? So now I don't have to worry about how that's going to suck that up. And also, I wanted to show you the vibration, what's going on with the vibration. These little pulsating pads. There we go. The pulsating pads are showing you how this is actually causing, look at that.
Now, to answer Tyler's question, how long does it last before you have to clean the vacuum out? Tyler, well, it really depends on how much gunk you got. Just like using a regular vacuum, it's a question of how much accumulation of dust and dirt and dust mites are accumulated inside of it. But you'll see it very clear. The dust cup's right on the top. When it's time for it to be cleared out, you will be able to see that. So we've got only about 2 minutes left in our presentation. I do want to remind everybody it is the best value we've ever offered. It is a wonderful health and wellness product that has been ravely reviewed. I mean, nothing but perfect 5-star reviews. People say they're hooked on using it. They say they feel better getting in and out of their beds. They know that their home is clean and sanitized in a way that it's really never been before. And today, it's on sale with free shipping. 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it home, try it out. See if you can actually feel a difference in how you sleep and how you feel after a couple of nights after using it over your mattress. And
I wanted to say, you know, as your home BFF, I am passionate about your home sparkling like a diamond. But let's talk about superficial cleaning versus deep cleaning. So if you've got the itchy skin, this was developed by a doctor, an immunologist, who determined that 99% of allergies, major causes of allergies, are environmental, primarily caused by the dust mites. Now, follow me this way. I want to show you one more thing, Brett. This is very important for everybody to understand. It's not a big deal to pass this over your bed a few times. Notice that the bed is made. If your bed is stripped because you're actually removing the mattress, exposing the mattress cover, or your mattress is bare because it's laundry day and you want to pass this over the mattress, by all means, you can do that. But I don't want you to feel like the bed has to be stripped. When I say it is not a big deal, what I'm saying is when the bed is made, have your RAYCOP in an area where you can grab for it, reach for it often, and use it often as need be if you feel like you're suffering.
And you bring that up because it's really one of the only of its kind that won't suck up the sheets, that you can use it as often as you want because you don't have to strip the bed to be able to take advantage and use it. All of these features, from the pulsating to the UV light to the real results and the ability to use it in a lot of different places, is what has made it a customer pick. And it's available for you today for only a few hundred callers now. It's $20 off the price, it's free shipping and handling, and it's on 5 interest-free credit card payments. So today, you can get it for under $34 a month. We'll ship it to you instantly and immediately, and you can get started, you know, before back to school and cold and flu season and everything that's coming our way.
All of those viruses. And it has a 30-minute runtime. So after 30 minutes, for purposes of that hot bulb, the bulb that's protected, it's going to shut off after 30 minutes of runtime. And that's,
automatically.
You're going to reuse it for maybe 5-10 minutes. That's all you'll need.
Thank you so much, Alexander. I really do appreciate it. Now, of course, we highly recommend that you sign up for a protection plan whenever you buy a high-end electronic from us here at HSN. We can guarantee your product with HSN and Allstate. You get hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, and no deductibles. It's a great way to protect the longevity of any purchase that you make with us here at HSN, and it's guaranteed by 2 companies that you know you can trust. Okay, now,